Let's go to Florida. We went to Orlando, Florida for 7 days and 6 nights, and this is our first stop. We were at the Embassy Suites, Orlando, Lake Buena Vista. My son's having so much fun. Look at us go up the elevator. It's just so fun. We stayed on the 10th floor. It was an actual just fun place to be. I really enjoyed the Embassy Suites, especially all the breakfast and everything like that. So we stayed on the 10th floor. It was such a beautiful hotel. The hotel had so much to see. So this is us in our 1-bedroom suite. I don't have the full footage, but we had a beautiful view of the city of Orlando. But this is our hallway, and we were in room 1030 on the 10th floor. This is us kind of walking through the 10th floor. It was really nice to see how high we were. And this is the lobby area. We were just kind of walking through and just showing you a little bit of the scenery. So this is kind of right before we went to breakfast, and we were enjoying such a beautiful ambiance. But if you just kind of look through the grounds, it was just so pretty. Embassy Suites always never disappoints. So you didn't have to have a key card or anything to get in, but we were walking through going to get breakfast. So they had some of everything. If you look at the buffet selections, just see it was a bunch of people there, everyone there on vacation, just kind of enjoying themselves. So on the right side, you have all your drinks. That's kind of where I'm going through, your cereals. You have the option of a cook to order eggs and all that good stuff. And so we had some waffles, and I actually ordered me a waffle. And let me show you guys how I made it. It was pretty easy to make. Anybody who made a waffles, it's just the batter in, and then you wait for it to cook. So here it goes. After getting some waffles, we head down to the fruit and yogurt. They had granola, oatmeal, eggs, potatoes, sausage, bacon, everything you can think of. And you see the list right here. They even had French toast that day. My son loves pancakes. We didn't have pancakes, but I think the waffles substituted for those. So this is the Holiday Inn Grand Vacations 2-bedroom suite. We were in the East Village. This is the master bedroom. So this is a newly updated renovation. I've been coming since 2021, and I noticed that all the designs have changed, but this is the newest addition to the renovations. They have the light sea color walls, the light blues. It's just beautiful. The bed is super comfortable now. The floors are upgraded. They also have a large, spacious closet, and it's enough to put all your things. I had so many things I brought in, and so here is the second bedroom, and this second bedroom has 2 full-size beds. It's also upgraded. I do like the colors, and it's just so comfortable. The beds are so comfortable. So it was just me and my son, so he was able to switch both beds when he needed to. There's also a full-size washer and dryer as needed. So if you have a lot of dirty laundry, there's a chance to wash all those clothes. I really enjoyed that. And here is the dining area where you actually have the dining table, and I love the little cul-de-sac over there. It also has a pull-out couch with a bed in there, and they have the granite countertops, the stainless steel appliances. It's just a great aesthetic. I really enjoyed that. And so we went to the Dollar Tree to do our little bit of grocery shopping. We bought some groceries with us, but we're going to do a dollar store run. And his boy loves those little toys. And so we ended up going to see our cousins, and it was a really, really good time to see our cousins. So that's my son, his cousin Noah, and all the other cousins. They live in a beautiful home in Winter Garden, Florida. That's me and my cousin. And I enjoyed seeing my grandmother's statue that she had in her house. Something I really miss about my grandmother. That's her and my cousin and her new husband. And their beautiful home is just a beautiful home. It was one of the biggest houses. And just, I'm so proud of her. Almost $1 million house in Winter Garden. They have the golf cart communities. It's not just about the money, but it's just the comfortableness of the neighborhood. It was just so refreshing to see her so happy, and I enjoyed it. It just felt like they were on a vacation. If they lived there, that's a vacation every day. And then we step into Disney. So this is us at Disney. We went to Toy Story Land, and I really, really enjoyed myself. So that's Woody. We ended up just going to Toy Story Land for the day. It was, to be honest, overexhausting. So that's the Slinky ride, and we enjoyed it. So we went through the park, and I've always told my son that I was going to take him to Toy Story Land. So it was just kind of like one of those things that we just was on our to-do list, and we did it, and we left pretty quickly. Here's the guys dancing and drumming. It was a great experience. So after experiencing the drummers, we decided to wait on the 70-minute wait for the Slinky ride. And we met some great people from California. We enjoyed some snacks. It was great. So at this point, my phone died. So here's a couple of pictures. And here's the resort. And here's me just coming out of the hot tub, just enjoying myself. Here's my son enjoying the lazy river. We just have so much fun at this resort. It's super clean. Anyone going to the Orlando area, I highly suggest this hotel. So this is the West Village. And in the West Villages, they have so much fun to do. And at nights, we have movie nights. So we can watch movies while we're in the pool swimming.
One more time, to the right, to the left.
We're on our way to Gatorland. I do have on a jacket. It's about 70 degrees, but it was cool in our little apartment, so I'm gonna take off my jacket, but it's so sunny out here. So we're ready to go to Gatorland, and I'll let you guys know once I get there. Y'all, look at these gators. I'll be honest, I'm not a gator fan, but if my son likes it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? It was so funny out there. The smell of sardines out there was just crazy. So they were actually feeding the gators with sardines, and so you're ordering your food, you could smell the sardines. But anyway, there's a splash pad. It was too cold this day to kind of do some things, but to be honest with you, it was a good experience. There was so many gators in that water. I thought it was just hilarious. And look at this amazing turtle that he was over 100 years old. And look at the two in the back. These turtles were just really well kept. And this is our train conductor, and he just was giving his little spill. But in reality, we just went on a train ride across the park and just really enjoyed the ride. But it was a really great experience. It's an extra $3 if anyone consider it. I would just suggest the ride because it gives a different feel to the park. And it showed us different places on the park I didn't even know was on the map. So it's a great little ride. And they had tons of animals to see. And the smell of animals was just, whew. It was a different experience. So that's all I have to say about that. But it was a great experience. The animals are well kept. This is like a better experience than I probably experienced at the Atlanta Zoo. The animals here are well taken care of. So we went to a gator show, and this young lady, Lizzie, was the star of the show. She was just a great performer, and I don't know what the guy's called, maybe a zookeeper, but anyway, he was able to show us how alligators move and their reflexes, and just to stay away from them, and just kind of tips and tricks if you ever experience gators. But it was so many gators, and I think it was just such a fun experience. So this is my son going to meet and greet the gator. Just so you know, if you ever go to Gatorland, it's an extra $8 experience. They do pay for things a la carte, but I think it was well worth it. So he was able to sit on top of the gator, take a picture with them. The photo isn't included. And then you were able to, pet and just smile with the gator. But he was just so excited. This was his highlight of his trip, seeing the gators. If I would have known that, I would have saved my money from Disney and just went to Gatorland. He loved it so much. I would have did a 2-day pass. It was just so great for me, and I feel like we didn't even experience everything at Gatorland. So this is my son actually meeting and greeting Lizzie the gator, and it was such a great experience. If you look at him, he was just so happy. This was the highlight of our trip. He keeps thinking about Lizzie. He's like, wow, I had so much fun with Lizzie. It was just one of those things that you just never forget. Look at him giving her a handshake at the last minute. And look at them laughing like, wow. Such a great experience. I enjoyed myself. Until we meet again, Orlando.